Hi, I'm Michael with Menard Jewelers. Today I want to talk about the 4 different white stones, what they are, and what their ups and downs are as far as what you're getting for different prices. So the first is the most common. Everybody knows diamonds. So depending on what you're at, some people it's going to be a natural diamond or nothing else. There are no other options. That's great. Sometimes, just having something from the earth, that means something more. It's more traditional. Staying in the diamond world, we've got the HP, HT, and the CVD. We've talked about this in other videos. You've got your high pressure, high temperature, and your chemical vapor deprivation. These are your 2 lab growns. These are the man-made diamonds. So you cannot tell by yourself without equipment to tell the difference from them. I've explained in other videos about the different crystal structures, but these are all diamonds. They all have a hardness of 10. So there's a Mohs scale that determines hardness. It goes from 1 to 10. Your fingernails are like a 2. Your kitchen knife is like a 5, and then maybe like a drill bit would be like an 8. So the diamond is the hardest material. So you got your 3 options there. Obviously the lab grown are a little bit less. Prices change depending on supply and demand. But you got your natural and then your 2 types of lab grown. One of my favorites is moissanite. It was discovered in Arizona by Henry Moissan in the 1800s in Meteor Crater up in northern Arizona. It's a silicate and it has been manufactured lab grown just like the diamonds here for a long time. In 1998, a company, Charles and Kovar, got the patents to start making them in the jewelry industry. So since 1998, these have been available in the jewelry industry. And these actually have a hardness of 9.5, almost the same as a diamond, right underneath there. So as far as scratching and how long they'll last, extremely durable. And they have been able to make these extremely white. You're talking like DEF color, very, very high quality. They make them all kinds of different shapes and even a few different colors. So this is a great option. And because they're able to produce them quickly and a lot of them, and there's a huge supply of them out there, the price difference between these and even the lab growns is far, far less. If you did not need a diamond and you wanted something that's going to last and look like a diamond, this is a great option. And just like the lab grown are required to put lab grown on their girdles with the laser etching, all the moissanites say moissanite on the girdle with laser etching. They do have a double refraction, so they're a little easier if you have a trained eye to see the difference between a moissanite and a diamond. If you don't know what double refraction is, you won't see a difference. You won't know what you're looking at. So that's a very, very close comparison for diamonds for a fraction of the price. A lot of even the diamond testers, especially the older ones, were not able to tell between a moissanite and a diamond. Sapphires. So sapphires are a conundrum. They are, it handles both the rubies and sapphires. There's the same type of gemstone. All of the red in that category are considered rubies. All the non-red are considered sapphires. So one of them is a white sapphire. So white sapphire is going to be 9 on that hardness scale. So it is very durable. Your rubies and your sapphires are 9s. That's why you see the red, white, and blue stones usually in your engagement rings, because that's what's going to last. So typically when I see white sapphires, they kind of have a cloudy look to them. They don't have that clear look that your moissanites, your diamonds, even your lab grown diamonds are going to have. They kind of look a little more cloudy, at least the ones I've seen. And they tend to be pretty expensive. So just supply and demand, a lot of the times a sapphire will be even more expensive than a moissanite. It's just the way that, supply and demand, and that's where we are in the industry right now. Your 4th option is going to be your cubic zirconia or your CZs. It has a hardness of, I believe, 8. So we're kind of coming down on that hardness. It's still pretty durable, but these do tend to get scratched up over time. They last a little bit longer than your costume jewelry that's just going to get destroyed and scratched and look all cloudy. These will last a little bit longer, but they are going to get scratched up. And because these have been made since I think 1976 they started mass producing for the jewelry industry the cubic zirconia. So these have been around for a long time. There's a lot of them out there. They're mass produced, and this is by far the cheapest option, but it is going to get scratched up on you. So when you're looking for a white stone ring, there are options depending on what you're looking for and what you want to do with it. These top two, these are always my go-to. I love moissanite because they're from Arizona. They're very affordable and they look great, and they're still extremely durable. Your lab growns, a lot of companies have me set those for them. I have one company, I think that's all they sell is lab grown, because I'll set the entire ring, even the little small stones on the side, the whole thing will be lab grown. So a lot of people are buying those. They're still the same hardness. If you watch my video about the crystal structures and the difference of them, but it just depends on what you're looking for and your price range. So you might be in the cubic zirconia price range, you just want something cheap and pretty, or you might want to go all out in the old-fashioned traditional natural diamond. Plenty of options out there. I hope this helps. Click that like button, subscribe for more educational videos. Post in the comments if you have any more questions or ideas of future videos. Appreciate it. Thank you.